Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. YouTube, what's going on, man? We got an absolute banger of a video for you today. Yeah, that's enough of the impression. TimTheTatMan is a perfect streamer. So what is a perfect streamer? That's something that's very hard to really quantify. Those that have been around my channel for quite a while know of my perfect YouTuber series, and while Tim is on YouTube 3 times, in fact, I definitely consider him to be a streamer rather than a YouTuber because all of his content is derived from his actual streams. And what makes someone a good streamer is different than what makes them a good YouTuber. But a perfect streamer is someone who just embodies the medium of streaming. Nothing is really truly perfect. There are no perfect people and there's no perfect content. Like, everything has room for improvement. But a perfect streamer is the perfect example of what every streamer should strive to be, and they go above and beyond to make sure that the viewer is part of the experience. My name is Jonny RaZeR, so sit back and get ready as we discuss a perfect streamer.
You at the bottom of the leaderboard, you with those 2 kills and the 100 damage, bro, you're the fucking rock. You're the foundation of the squad because everyone can point at you. They can put their sorrow, their anger, their frustration in Verdansk, and they can put it on your back, right? And you wear that with a 1 or a 0.5 KD, and you walk around, right? And you silently, you're a warrior. I want you to fucking know that, all right? All y'all out there, the bottom of the leaderboard, in the squad, in the friend group, you are a necessity to that team, period. That team is nothing without you. That's it.
This is TimTheTatMan. This is one of the worst professional Call of Duty players in the entire world. But you know what? None of that even matters because this bald man is one of the greatest streamers on the face of the internet. So why is Tim a perfect streamer? Tim is consistently one of the top streamers on Twitch, and it's for a good reason. What makes Tim stand out is the combination of personality and structure in his streams. While Tim doesn't necessarily have a show in the traditional sense, his stream is structured in such a way that you always know what you're watching will be good. With each stream, he's making 2 different types of content which are spread out between 3 different YouTube channels. He begins his streams by simply talking with chat for roughly an hour. This is the part of the show where he will react to different videos and TikToks, talk about his life, eat food, and interact with chat. This is also the part of the stream where people give him money, like absurd quantities of money, and it's always a blast watching Tim convert the dollars of donations to TVs, which is one of the most notable conversions for all US currency.
He gave you 5 grand? Yeah, but what if he's a 10-year-old that has a credit card, right? Now it's... Sums up here, bro. Sums up. Something's going on here, chat. Something's going on here, boys. At this point, it's about 5 grand, right? It's like half of a television.
This is the part of the stream that I personally enjoy the most, and that's because Tim feels like that one fat friend that we all have that's just fun to be around. He'll talk about his family, weird things that happened that day, stories of his past, football predictions, or anything that chat wants to discuss. And one of chat's favorite activities is challenging Tim with mathematical equations and logical riddles.
Okay, Timmy, it's math time. Oh, here we go. What is 6 divided by 2? Parentheses 1 plus 2 parentheses. Remember to use PMADs. Don't look at chat. Plus equals, no, plus equation. So it'd be, you do the plus first. So it's 1 plus 2, which is 3. But then do you divide or multiply first? I think you multiply before you divide. So you would do 2 times 3, which is 2, 4, 6. And then 6 divided by 6 is 1. Final answer is 1. Am I right? I hope I'm right. Bro, you're an idiot. What? It's 9? How? 6 divided by 2 times 1 plus 2. Okay, left to right. 1 plus 2, 3. Left to right, 3 times 2, 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. When I was doing paint and I was saying left to right, I was going right to left, wasn't I? Stop asking me math questions. I'm not answering any more math questions for you. Okay? I'm not your little puppet. I'm not your little clown. Okay? Stop asking me math questions.
Tim is the example of why you shouldn't homeschool your kids. And while chat isn't making fun of his weight or IQ, their next target are his luscious locks or lack thereof.
$20 from Crispy. You have a dent in your head from your headset. No, I don't. No, I don't. Do I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is there a dent in my head? Dude! My head has a dent! Oh no!
But despite the constant emotional punches from chat, Tim stays strong. He's almost like a comedian in that sense. He's never afraid to poke at his own flaws and imperfections if it means the content will be funny. And he never seems to run out of stuff to laugh about. Like, the man just titles his streams with one word, and it's usually something along the lines of fat or bald. But despite the comedic aspect of Tim is just a good man. When he's not being emotionally berated by chat, he gives off the vibe of just like an old school radio host. Like, I'm thinking like Mr. New Vegas from Fallout. He's just like a genuine guy who's fun to listen to. He has this very welcoming persona. Like, look at the man's outro.
Be sure to tell us about you love him, bro. All right. I'll catch you in the next one.
He feels like that one friend we all have, and I think that's what sets Tim apart from the rest. All right, Nick Merckx is great at COD, but most people are watching him for that skill. Tim, on the other hand, is,
Yeah, I got him.
Pick up.
But that's not why you're watching him, all right? He just has this warm and welcoming personality, and then on top of that is a hilarious man who's not afraid to laugh at himself. And he also has that sort of dad vibe going on. Well, he has a kid, so it kind of makes sense, but he just comes off as such a genuine human being at the beginning of his streams. And since he's consistently one of the top broadcasters on Twitch, he's been given several privileges, such as the ability to stream specific NFL games. And let me tell you right now, these streams are a treat to watch, because it's like watching the game with your dad or that one friend who's constantly yelling to run the ball. Absolutely phenomenal. And speaking of the old pigskin, the man made his way into a legitimate NFL commercial, so that's pretty neat.
Take it to the house, kid.
And all of this pre-stream content goes to his second channel. But that's only one type of content that he makes, and there is another. After the just chatting section of his stream, Tim plays a game. And in recent years, it's usually some sort of battle royale like COD Warzone. In the past, he streamed WoW, Overwatch, and Fortnite most prominently, and he will go back to these games from time to time, but his main game right now is COD. And despite this, he will really play whatever game he wants, and it doesn't matter, because if Tim is playing, you know it's going to be good. And Tim is good at the games he plays, sometimes.
I'm coming right down.
Right inside this big warehouse behind me.
Tim, how'd you die again?
He didn't pull a shoot.
Tim, you didn't pull your chute?
I need to
Jesus
pick up.
Christ.
The gameplay makes up the bulk of his streams, and as much as people make fun of Tim for being bad, he's only bad in comparison to everyone else he plays with. Like, put him up against the average person, and he would probably wipe the floor with them. Like, the man would destroy me in a 1v1. Unless, Tim, if you're watching, Rust, snipers only, me and you, alright? Prove them all wrong. But that's not why you watch him, alright? You watch for the funny moments. You watch him for the chemistry between his friends and the banter that they share. You watch him for his genuine personality. In the gameplay portions of his stream, you have a mix of the skilled gaming content along with the bot gaming content and some hilarious encounters. And it's really funny how Tim flips between being pretty decent or really good in one game to being abysmal in another. I mean, like, the man's Fall Guys clips are sometimes beautiful. But other times he's able to get that W, that victory royale.
Come on, Tim.
Tim, you got this.
Nice and easy.
Let's go!
And whenever Tim wins, it means so much more than if any other streamer wins. It's like watching a sports movie, alright? Tim is that underdog team who everyone has low standards for, while other streamers like Ninja are the undefeated team who views losing one match as a complete failure. It just hits different, you know? Like, you expect Ninja to get that victory royale. You expect Dream to win the Minecraft manhunt. You expect 5UP to pull off that 5,000 IQ imposter win in Among Us. But no one expects Tim to win, at least not on his own. So when he finally does pull off something cool, it is amplified that much more. And I could list off moments where he does pull off a huge victory, gets a nasty kill, or does the complete opposite, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how the game goes because Tim is just there to entertain. Everything the man does is entertaining. There are so many better people playing the games that he plays, but it doesn't matter. None of them are Tim. None of them have that same lovable personality where it doesn't matter what happens because you know you're gonna have a good time. And as I mentioned before, Tim has 3 different YouTube channels, each with a different theme. You have his main channel, which is the bulk of his gaming content, mostly COD and the big games that he plays. Then on his TimTheTatMan 2 channel, you have the intro stream just chatting portion, where you get to see more of the man's personality and hear some of his funny stories. And finally, on the More TimTheTatMan channel, he posts the rest of his gaming content that isn't COD or whatever game he's maining. Pretty much just more TimTheTatMan. And I think the separation that he makes in these channels is fascinating because it really highlights all of the strengths that Tim has without confusing anyone. With some variety-focused streamers, any video on their channel could be anything. One day it's Among Us funny moments, the next it's Pokemon card unboxings. Like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that approach, but the way that Tim structures his content into these 3 channels ensures that what you get is what you signed up for. You might not care about COD or might not care about gaming in general, so I think it's really cool that Tim's able to make that distinction. And Tim is in that group of streamers of what I'd call the Chad streamers. It's in the realm of the 100 Thieves and FaZe, like the esports crowd. Like, if Twitch was a high school, Tim would be on the football team with like Nick Merckx and all the other guys he plays with. But he still teeters on the edge of that competitive gaming side of Twitch and the personality-based streams. He seems to be the bridge between that and the rest of the Twitch community. He has those ties with the Overwatch community, the WoW community, and the man on my socks. I mean, like, you can buy Tim from Target. What more do I have to say? Doesn't matter what game he plays or who he plays it with because it's always entertaining, good content. And that's all that matters. He's just a genuine guy who wants to make someone's day a little bit brighter. And what could be more perfect than that? But with that being said, I've been Jonny RaZeR. If you like what you saw, send this video to Tim. I want to 1v1 him so bad. Leave a like or subscribe if you want to see more. Tell someone you love them. And I'll see you in the next one.